everyone, my name is Jessica and I am representing Girl at Brampton. If you clicked on this video, that means you're interested on learning about body hair and methods of hair removal. Well, you've clicked the correct place. Anyways, body hair is also scientifically known as androgenic hair, and it is exactly what it sounds like. Body hair is simply just hair that's grown on the body. And typically, this starts to happen when one goes through puberty. The most common places for body hair to be grown are leg hair, arm hair, armpit hair, and around the genital areas. So, how does the body hair start its growth process, you might ask? Body hair growth begins its stages under the surface of our skin, where the hair root resides. Inside of that hair root resides a hair follicle, which is simply almost a tube-like structure that grows in the epidermis or outer layer of the skin. And as it grows longer and longer, hair starts to grow more prominently on our skin. Now that we know how body hair starts its growth, let's talk about the two main types of body hair that are grown. One of the main types of body hair that are grown are vellus hair. Vellus hair are a soft, fine, and short hair. It's also commonly known as peach fuzz and usually grows on the chest, stomach, back, and face. These hairs in specific are meant to help the body in maintaining a steady temperature through the means of insulation. On the other hand is terminal hair. Terminal hair is thicker, darker, longer, and more coarse hair in comparison to vellus hair. These hairs are usually grown around the armpits and the pubic regions for women. For males, terminal hair usually grows on the face, chest, legs, genital regions, and back. The main purpose for terminal hair is so that it creates a cushioning effect and serves as protection. So, now that we talked about what is body hair, how is it grown, and the two main types of body hair, let's talk about some hair removal methods. In this video, we will be focusing about the pros and cons, how to use them, and the longevity of the hair removed when shaving or waxing. Shaving is one of the world's most commonest methods of hair removal. This is because not only is it one of the cheaper hair removal methods, but it's also quite efficient on time, can be done at the comfort of your own home, and if done properly, will leave your skin feeling soft. However, with shaving, it is quite easy to accidentally nick or cut yourself since razors can be sharp. Also, if you are shaving, you must always shave in the correct direction to avoid ingrown hairs or razor burns. Ingrown hairs are when the hair doesn't break through the skin layer and instead curls around under the skin. On the other hand, razor burn is when the skin is irritated, which leaves the skin looking red, itchy, and could possibly cause a burning to the skin. How to shave 101. When shaving, it's always best to remember to do so in the shower. This is because in the shower, the skin is then softened by the water and ultimately allows for the razor to get a closer shave and remove all of that hair that's poking through our epidermis. Before shaving, always remember to gently lather shaving foam, gel, or shaving cream before shaving immediately. This reduces the risk of getting razor burn. When it's time to use razors, always remember to always shave in the direction of your hair. For example, if my hair growth is going downwards in my hand, I'm going to take my razor and I'm going to shave downwards, which is the direction of my hair. Also, always remember to always change your shaver head frequently, as old or dull ones can always be easier to give you nicks, cuts, or even cause razor burns. So, we talked about the pros and cons of shaving and how to shave. So let's talk about the longevity of the hair removal process and how much it might cost. So, worldwide, shaving is one of the most cheaper and low-end costs of hair removal and will ring up to about $5 to $50 depending on which kind of razor you get. If you want a low-end razor, you would also opt for the reusable or dispensable razors. But if you want a higher end razor, you would more likely go for the electrical razors. Now, for the longevity of them, they both postpone hair removal for about 1 to 3 days before hair starts to regrow. Now that we've covered shaving, let's talk about our second most common hair removal method, waxing. Waxing is a specific type of hair removal method that allows for a hair to be removed from the hair root instead of just the surface. On average, waxing typically lasts anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks before the hair regrowth process begins again. Some of the pros to waxing include for skin to feel softer, prolonged period before hair regrowth process begins again, and body hair becomes less noticeable after each round of waxing. However, some cons to waxing is that it can cause discomfort while being waxed, and after the waxing session, your skin might be red and feel numb for about 2 to 5 minutes, depending on the sensitivity of your skin type. Also, waxing can be expensive if done many times a year. Welcome back on Waxing 101. If you want to know how to wax your skin, you always want to make sure that your wax is not exactly too cold because we do need it in a liquid state, but also not too hot because hot wax can definitely burn or scar your skin. With our warm wax, we're going to gently apply a smooth layer on our skin, and then we're going to take our waxing disposable strip and put it on top of the wax skin. Then we're going to lightly press the disposable strip to the wax so it sticks, and then we're going to lightly pull in the opposite direction of our hair. So if my direction is going down for my hair, I'm going to pull it upwards in the opposite direction. A waxing strip is basically just a piece of long cloth that is used and placed on the wax so that we can easily grip and get rid of the body hair. So, now that we've talked about the pros and cons of waxing, how to wax, and the longevity of its method, let's talk a little bit about its price range. Typically, waxing costs anywhere from $25 to $100, depending on your choice of how you remove it. You can either go to an esthetician, where the prices will vary depending on your esthetician's prices, or you can do it at home, where you would have to purchase your own wax burner, wax, and waxing strips. Always remember that after shaving or waxing to always moisturize so you can ease discomfort and minimize pores and soothe them as well. Well guys, it looks like we've come to the end of our body hair video, and I hope you've learned something. Bye!